soldier incoming.
5 kills.
Playtime's over,
That's
mate.
good.
You're going to the war zone.
Yeah. I keep thinking something's wrong, because it's loud in the lobby, but we get in the game and I can't even hear the plane. Is it always the same plane line?
I think so. You can go wherever you want. Where you want to go, budda?
I was just gonna go over the same area.
Okay.
Same way.
Oh, you jumped. Okay.
Yeah, I already jumped. I jumped almost immediately.
Moving.
They are still fighting in Verdansk. Give them a chance. Juggernaut armor is inbound. Get it secure.
Whew. You can see the missiles like missing and going outside of the map. You got people right on
Yeah.
your ass.
Yeah, I figured I'm going to the Juggernaut.
Oh well, that must be where they're going because they haven't
Yeah.
stopped. Oh, there's people where we want to go. What an asshole.
Too many zombies!
I clearly wasn't shooting
get
at
out.
him, so why did fuck he shoot at me?
Your primary objective is to kill them all.
No!
I killed me a human before I died.
Nice. Died as a zombie or died as a person?
Dude, I got wasted by a human. We were in the same building. I could hear him. I'm sure he could hear me. We went in front of each other. I clearly didn't shoot him, and then he shot me for some fucking reason.
What a bitch.
The guy up top is gassed.
Oh. I was trying to be a sneaky bitch.
You can't be. Your zombies make noise. No matter how
I
quiet
know,
you
but
are.
I
it goes,
like climbed up the building.
"Ah." But he can still hear you. You can't be sneaky.
What? Fucking what? Why would you do that?
You say a zombie killed you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was possible. You're weak as shit at these zombies, eh? I got hit twice and I died. Oh, there's an SOS sign on top of this building. Maybe it was here before and I never noticed. Cool.
SOS, will someone help me? It's not healthy.
Are you kidding me?
I wonder if the zombie can have one of these. Nope,
Alright,
that's
I got another one down. Hello.
Sodded.
Chilling out, Max, and relaxing on balling outside of the
A couple of guys that are up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood.
That was a pussy ass jump, and I cranked that thing.
Ow!
No, I thought I had him.
Oh, fuck off. Why wouldn't it let me hit him?
That guy got swarmed. I would not be surprised if he did not make it out of
I don't know what this juggernaut is.
It's up in the tower.
Fucking zombies, man. They're just standing there killing zombies. What the fuck's the point of
I
it?
think it's just, I don't think they. Oh my god, that wasn't even a poop, but I farted and felt like I lost 2 pounds.
Get to the exfil site.
I killed one guy.
Hostiles dropping into the area. What? There's too many zombies.
Oh man, that guy lit me up so close. So here's the good thing about the juggies. They only have like 100 and some shots when they run out of ammo.
Really?
Yep. And this one's gonna get in the gas. This guy's definitely getting swarmed.
This zombie runs up to me and just starts fucking swinging. What an ass.
Maybe it's broken for them. Maybe you look like a human.
No! Guarantee it's not. It's probably just that run up.
Well, there was like 8 zombies swinging at the same guy, so I imagine that had something to do with it.
It is too late.
I wasn't near anyone. Oh, I got the kill.
Hell yeah! Let me kill one of these zombies if I can. Couldn't. Nuked.
Yeah, there's like 7 zombies around the juggernaut swinging. I just run up, swing once, and I get the kill.
3, 2, 1.
"20 minutes until part 2, apparently."
Hmm.
I wonder how much different it's gonna be.
What if they just take away shit so now we don't have you start with no plates or something? I don't know.
You start out with no gun.
Yeah. I imagine that'd be the
Absolutely
last
no
one.
gun,
It's
no
literally
pistol.
just fisticuffs.
Run.
We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
Alright. Where to, boss?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I have not a bloody clue.
Let's try some of the houses over here, I guess.
Alright.
We wanted to worry about the gas, so that's something.
Just got the urge to play Donkey Kong Country. There's a problem with that.
You don't have
I
it?
don't own the game or a 64.
Yeah, it's called emulator, dude.
Yeah, but my computer won't even start up Discord.
Tis true. Tis
Hell,
true.
sometimes my computer won't even start up.
When we're like in some downtime, I want you to check out my stream because I think there's more colors on my stream than there are in the actual game. After I did some color correction on my end. Like the gas actually looks green.
They are still fighting in Verdansk. Give them a chance.
Juggernaut armor is inbound. Get it secure.
Truck's going.
Alright, lads, let's get it done.
Plates, okay.
Cluster strike here if you want it.
I'm good.
Anyone
I
use
hear
that
somebody
gear?
shooting. We got people near us.
Yeah, well, the Juggernaut's just right by us.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a minute for that thing to land.
Yeah, but they're probably fighting each other over it.
Didn't sound like it was over there. Sounded like it was more to the right.
There's too many zombies!
So does this mean in Call of Duty now that zombies are totally real? They're not just a separate thing?
I have no idea. I think they're basically just putting zombies and Warzone in together. Are they gonna do what I think they're gonna do?
Enemy
Don't shoot him,
cluster
don't-
strike
aw.
incoming. Take cover.
I was like, just let him get it. Ah, cluster strike. They said we can make friends with the Juggernaut, but you fucking shot at him.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
What are you watching?
Deal, that does look good.
Oh, okay, yeah, the colors.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is just me delayed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Target area is marked. Send it.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. Impact, no joy.
There's zombies jumping at you.
That's alright. I got the Juggernaut beside me, so hopefully he'll help me out.
Target area is marked. Send it.
This is Loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
Did you call that in on the Juggernaut?
I called it near him, not on him. Those helis help out too, which is nice. Do you think this Juggernaut knows he's helping us out?
Probably not.
There's also people up here, by the way. Saw some shots.
Yeah, I figured.
I need recon on my position.
Wow, right
It's a
where
team
I'm
of
marked.
3 down there.
There was a zombie. I killed him.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Man, these guys are fucking tactical as shit.
Blood. It's good.
Be
Good for us.
advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for
They
resupply.
moved up a bit though.
Knock that shit off. Good to go.
They're in the gas though. What are they doing?
No, they're just on the edge of it.
Looks like they're in on mine.
Oh, Juggernaut is, yeah. Oh, they're running in.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Zombie just leapt over us. Sounds like there's one in. You get him? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got him.
Well, this is also a tactic. You just wait.
Yep.
The first time we dropped in at Promenade,
Hostile
and it
dropping
was
into the area.
right
What-
near where the gas was coming in. We were like, oh shit.
All teams need
So we had to drive as far as we could.
Containment has failed. You need to end it.
We can stay here for a hot minute, dude.
Yeah.
There's no gas, so...
Get to the
There's only
exfil
12
site.
people alive, and we're 2 of them. One guy behind us hasn't moved yet. He's still alive, the guy here.
Repositioning.
Yeah.
There's too many zombies. We have to get out.
Oh, somebody came in.
Oh, fuck all around. Don't rush us like it
Oh,
was
I'm
like-
gonna die. Oh, shit.
You're on your own, soldier.
Are you still alive?
Yes.
Out here. We're still fighting out
fuck.
these damn zombies.
One coming behind you?
I bet.
This is me, this is me.
Oh, I can't even take damage. I can't even give damage. Hey, so I lived
What?
to the end. So
So
cool.
yeah, you won.
You mean I was the last one? I doubt that.
I mean, I don't think anyone else is alive.
Okay, maybe. I guess I can always look at the playback after. I got lucky getting out of there. I ran out of bullets on that shotgun, switched to my SMG. Got lucky.
I'm gonna back us out and then run up and check the mail real quick.
You gonna check the what?
Check the mail, because something came earlier,
Okay.
but I didn't have time to check it when I ran out.
You wrote literally one. We don't know that.
Hey, you won, okay?
Okay. Well, you tell you what. You go to the main menu. I'll also check the mail.
Alright. Alright, be right back.
got kicked out of the server.
What?
My saboteur came in.
Ooh, saboteur.
You've played it, yes?
I have. I've never beaten it, but I have played it.
I beat it.
I don't even remember where I stopped playing. Oh, 2 minutes till 5.
Yeah, if it even lets me in.
I wonder if at 5 it's just gonna like change the name or what.
Well, it'll probably have you back out, and then...
Oh, true, true.
Because we were in the middle of a game at 3 o'clock. We were waiting for a nuke to drop, and nothing happened, so we quit the game. Then the menu changed to that, so...
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. Like, it was like
Uh-oh.
at that time that was gonna happen. What's uh-oh?
I just can't get in right now. I'm gonna keep trying. Don't worry. It'll let me.
Oh, fuck.
It's just the server being overloaded. You stay in. It's 5 on the dot for me, anyway. Servers are undergoing temporary maintenance. Okay, yeah, so it's I got the queue screen now. Do me a favor. Let's see if we can bypass it.
Yo.
I'm sure we can't. Send me an invite. It says joining game session. Let's give it a minute. Nope, got kicked.
Well, fuck.
Did it tell you?
Oh, it just booted me to the menu.
Okay.
Playlist update is available.
Do it. Do it. You can play it before me. I can't even get in, dude.
Well, it put me to the main menu, so.
Yeah, but it gives
Now
me
I'm
the
basically
playlist
frozen.
update.
Oh, right, so we got Destruction of Verdansk Part 1. Rebirth Resurgence Quads is grayed out. I am Confucian.
I'm still in the queue, so it doesn't say part 2 for you anywhere?
Nope, just says Part 1.
Well, it's up to you if you want to play a few while I wait.
Oh, wait.
Dude, it says 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that means I could probably read a chapter of my book.
I was going to say, it looks like you can get 2 in, but okay. 2 games. Do you want to read, or do you want me to read to you for 20 minutes over stream?
Ooh, read to me for 20 minutes.
Alright.
Should see what Ben's up to. Maybe he wants to be read to.
I messaged him. Oh no. Okay, never mind. We're good. I remember bringing up a chocolate milk. I don't remember drinking it, but apparently I did. Okay. Stephen King's The Shining. Chapter 39. On the Stairs. One of the things they had sold to swell their liquid assets... let me restart this. One of the things they had sold to swell their liquid assets a little before moving from Vermont to Colorado was Jack's collection of 200 old rock and roll and R&B albums. They had gone at a yard sale for $1 a piece. One of these albums, Danny's personal favorite, had been Eddie Cochran's double record set with 4 pages of bound in liner notes by Lenny Kaye. Wendy had often been struck by Danny's fascination for this one particular album by a man-boy who had lived fast and died young, and died, in fact, when she herself had only been 10 years old. Now at 7:15 Mountain Time, as Dick Halloran was telling Queems about his ex-wife, about her ex-wife's, about his ex-wife's white boyfriend, she had come upon Danny sitting halfway up the stairs between the lobby and the first floor, tossing a red rubber ball from hand to hand and singing one of the songs from that album. His voice was low and tuneless. So I climbed to flight 3, flight 4, Danny sang. 5, flight 6, flight 7, flight more. When I get to the top, I'm too tired to rock. She came around him, sat down with one of the stair risers, and saw his lower lip had swelled to twice its size, and there was dried blood on his chin. Her heart took a frightened leap in her chest, and she became... Actually, she didn't become anything, and she managed to speak neutrally. "What happened, Doc?" she asked, although she was sure she knew. Jack had hit him. Well, of course. That came next, didn't it? The wheel's progress. Sooner or later... Man, I'm having trouble reading out loud. I always do this. I guess I can't get so nervous. Where are I? The wheels of progress. Sooner or later, they took you back to where you started from. "I called Tony," Danny said, "in the bathroom. I guess I fell off my chair. It doesn't hurt anymore. Just feels like my lip's too big." "Is that what really happened?" she asked, looking at him troubled. "Daddy didn't do it," he answered. "Not today." She gazed at him, feeling eerie. The ball traveled from one hand to the other. He had read her mind. Her son had read her mind. What? What did Tony tell you, Danny?" "Doesn't matter." His face was calm, his voice chillingly indifferent. "Danny." She gripped his shoulder harder than she had intended, but he didn't wince or even try to shake her off. "Oh, we are wrecking this boy. It's not just Jack. It's me, too. And maybe it's not even just us. Jack's father, my mother, they're here, too. Sure, why not? This place is lonely with ghosts anyway. Why not a couple more? Oh, Lord in heaven. He's like one of those suitcases that they just show on TV, run over, drop from planes, going through factory crushers on a Timex watch. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Oh, Danny, I'm so sorry." "It doesn't matter," he said again. The ball went from hand to hand. "Tony can't come anymore. They won't let him. He's licked." "Who won't?" "The people in the hotel," he said. He looked at her then, and his eyes weren't indifferent at all. They were deep and scared. "And the things in the hotel? There's all kinds of them? The hotel is stuffed with them? You can see." "I don't want to see," she said low, and then looked back at the rubber ball. Arcing. This is not the way I'd spell arcing, but I don't think arsing is what makes sense here. Arcing from hand to hand. But I can hear them sometimes late at night. They're like the wind, all singing together. In the attic, the basement, the rooms, all over. I thought it was my fault because of the way I am. The key? Little silver key? Danny, don't. Don't upset yourself this way. But it's him too, Danny said. It's Daddy. And it's you. It wants all of us. It's tricking Daddy. It's fooling him. Trying to make him think it wants him the most. It wants me the most, but it will take all of us. If only that snowmobile. They wouldn't let him, Danny said in that same low voice. They made him throw part of it into the snow, far away. I dreamed it. And he knows that woman and he knows that woman really is in 217. He looked at her with his dark, frightened eyes. It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. She slipped an arm around him. I believe you, Danny. Tell me the truth. Is he going to try and hurt us? They'll try to make him, Danny said. I've been calling for Mr. Holleran. He said if I ever needed him, just to call. And I have been. It's been awful hard. Makes me tired. And the worst part is I don't know if he's hearing me or not. I don't think he can call back because it's too far for him. And I don't know if it's too far for me or not. Tomorrow. What about tomorrow? He shook his head. Nothing. Oh, he better fucking tell her about tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big fucking deal. Where is he now? She asked. Your daddy. He's in the basement. I don't think he'll be up tonight. She stood up suddenly. Wait for me here. 5 minutes. The kitchen was cold and deserted under the overhead fluorescent bars. She went to the rack where the carving knives hung from their magnetized strips. She took the longest and sharpest, wrapped it in a dish towel, and left the kitchen, turning off the lights as she went. Danny sat on the stairs, his eyes following the course of his red rubber ball from hand to hand. He sang, "She lives on the 20th floor uptown. The elevator is broken down. So I walk 1, 2, flight 3, flight 4. Loo, skip to my loo." His singing broke off. He listened. "Skip to my loo, my darling." The voice was in his head. So much a part of him. So frightening, close that it might have been a part of his own thoughts. It was soft and infinitely sly, mocking him, or seeming to say, "Oh yes, you'll like it here. Try it, you'll like it. Try it. You will like it!" Now his ears were open, and he could hear them again. The gathering, ghosts and spirits, or maybe the hotel itself. A dreadful funhouse where all the sideshows ended in death, where all the especially painted boogies were really alive, where hedges walked, where a small silver key could start with obscenity, soft and sighing, rustling, like the endless winter wind that played under the eaves of the night. The deadly lulling wind the summer tourists have never heard. It was like the somnolent hum of summer wasps in the ground nest, sleepy, deadly, beginning to wake up. They were 10,000 feet high. Why is a raven like a writing desk? The higher the fewer, of course. Have another cup of tea. It was a living sound, but not voices, not breath. A man of a philosophical bent might have called it the sounds of souls. Dick Halloran's Nana, who had grown up in southern roads in the years before the turn of the century, would have called it the haunts. A psychic investigator might have had a long name for it. Psychic echo. Psychokinesis. Telsmic sport. But to Danny, it was the sound of the hotel, the old monster creaking steadily and ever more closely around them. Halls that now stretched back and through time as well as distance, hungry shadows, unquiet guests who did not rest easy. In the darkened ballroom, the clock under the glass struck 7:30 with a single musical note. A hoarse voice, made brutal with drink, shouted, "Unmask and let's fuck!" Wendy, halfway across the lobby, jerked to a standstill. She looked at Danny on the stairs, still tossing the ball from his hand to hand. "Did you hear something?" Danley only looked at her and continued to toss the ball from hand to hand. There would be little sleep for them that night, although they slept together behind a locked door, and in the dark his eyes open. Danny thought, he wants to be one of them and live forever. That's what he wants. Wendy thought, if I have to, I'll have to take him farther up. If we're gonna die, I'd rather die up in the mountains. She had left the butcher knife, still wrapped in the towel, under the bed. She kept her hand close to it, then dozed off and on. The hotel creaked around them. Outside snow had begun to spit down from a sky like lead. Chapter 40. In the basement. I'm gonna try this. Okay, server queue's still going. You still here, Mike?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. I was like, he knows I'm reading. He just fucked off.
No, I just muted so if I make sound, it doesn't bother you.
Chapter 40. In the basement. The boiler! The goddamn boiler! The thought came to Jack Torrance's mind, full-blown, edged in bright warning red. On its heels, the voice of Watson. If you forget, it'll creep and creep like as not you and your family will end up in the fucking moon. She's rated for 250, and she's blown long before that now. I'd be scared to come down and stand next to her at 180. He'd been down there all night, poring over the boxes of old records, possessed by a frantic feeling that time was getting short and he would have to hurry. Still, the vital clues, the connections that would make everything clear, eluded him. His fingers were yellow and grimy with the crumbling old paper, and he'd become so absorbed that he hadn't checked the boiler once. He dumped it the previous evening around 6 o'clock. When he first came down, it was now... He looked at his watch and jumped up, kicking over a stack of old invoices. Christ, it's 4:45 in the morning! Behind him, the furnace kicked on. The boiler was making a groaning, whistling sound. He ran to it. His face, which has become thinner in the last month or so, was now heavily shadowed with a beard, stubble, and the hollow concentration camp look. The boiler pressure gauge stood at 210 pounds per square inch. He fancied he could almost see the sides of the old patched and welded boiler heaving out from the lethal strains. She creeps. I'd be scared to come down and stand next to her at 180. Suddenly, a cold and temper inner voice spoke to him. Let it go. Go get Wendy and Danny and get the fuck out of here. Let it blow sky high. He could visualize the explosion, a double thunderclap that would first rip the heart of this place, then the soul. The boiler would go with an orange-violet flash that would rain hot and burning shrapnel all over the cellar. In his mind, he could see the red-hot trinkets of metal careening from floor to walls to ceiling like strange billiard balls, whistling jagged death through the air. Some of them surely would whiz right through some of that arc stone light on the old paper on the other side. And they would burn merry hell. Destroy the secrets, burn the clues. The mystery. It's a mystery no living hand will ever solve. Then the gas explosion, a great rumbling crackle of flame, a giant pilot light that would turn the whole center of the hotel into a broiler. Stairs and hallways and ceilings and rooms aflame like the castle at the last reel of Frankenstein movie. The flame spreading into the wings, hurrying up the black and blue twined carpets like eager guests, the silk wallpaper charring and curling. There were no sprinklers, only those outmoded hoses, and no one to use them. And there wasn't a fire engine in the world that could get here before late March. Burn, baby, burn. In 12 hours, there would be nothing left but bare bones. The needle on the gauge had moved up to 12. The boiler was creaking and groaning like an old woman trying to get out of bed. Hissing jets and steam Hissing jets of steam. I didn't have it. Fuck me. Hissing jets of steam had begun to play around the edges of the old patches. Beads of solder had begun to sizzle. He didn't see, he didn't hear. Frozen, with his hands on the valve that would dump off the pressure and damp the fire, Jack's eyes glittered from their sockets like sapphires. It's my last chance. The only thing not cashed in now was a life insurance policy he had taken out jointly with Wendy in the summer between the first and second year at Stovingston. $40,000 death benefit, double indemnity if he or she died in a train, plane, or a fire. 7 come 11, die the secret death and win $100. A fire, $80,000. One little second, I gotta open a window. It's getting dark in here.
Take your time.
They would have time to get out, even if they were sleeping. Okay. Man, I'm so gassy. Okay. They would have time to get out, even if they were sleeping. They would have time to get out. He believed that. He didn't think the hedges or anything else would try to hold them back if the overlook was going up in flames. Flames. The needle inside the greasy, almost opaque dial had danced up to 215 pounds per square inch. Another memory occurred to him, a childhood memory. There had been a wasp nest in the lower branches of their apple tree behind the house. One of his older brothers, he couldn't remember which one now, had been stung while swinging the old tire Daddy had hung from one of the old lower tree branches. It had been late summer, when wasps tend to be at their ugliest. Their father, just home from work, dressed in his whites, the smell of beer hanging around his face as fine mist, had gathered all 3 boys, Brett, Mike, and little Jackie, and told them he was going to get rid of the wasps. Now watch, he said, smiling and staggering a little. He hadn't been using his cane then. The collision with the milk truck was years in the future. Maybe you learned something. My father showed me this. He had raked a big pile of rain-damped leaves under the branch where the wasp nests rested, a deadlier fruit than the shrunken but tasty apples their tree usually produced in the late September, which was still half a month away. He hit the leaves. The day was clear and windless. The leaves smoldered, but didn't really burn. And they made a smell, a fragrance, that echoed back at him each fall when men in Saturday pants and light windbreakers raked leaves together and burned them. A sweet smell with a bitter undertone, rich and evocative. The smoldering leaves produced great rafts of smoke that drifted up to obscure the nest. Their father had the leaves smolder all that afternoon, drinking beer on the porch while dropping the empty Black Label cans into his wife's plastic floor bucket, while his two older sons flaked him and little Jackie sat on the steps at his feet, playing with his bolo bouncer and singing monotonously over and over, "Your cheating heart will make you weep. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you." At 6:15, just before supper, Daddy had gone out to the apple tree with his sons grouped carefully behind. In one hand he had a garden hoe. He knocked the leaves apart, leaving the clots spread around to smolder and die. Then he reached the hoe handle up, weaving and blinking. After 2 or 3 tries, he knocked that nest to the ground. The boys fled for safety on the porch, but Daddy only stood over the nest. Swaying and blinking down at it, Jackie crept back to see. A few wasps were crawling sluggishly over the paper terrain of their property, but they were not trying to fly. From the inside of the nest, the black and alien place, came a never-to-be-forgotten sound, a low, solemn buzz, like the sound of a high-tension wire. They try to sting... Wait, why don't they try to sting you, Daddy? He asked. Smoke makes them drunk, Jackie. Go get my gas can. He ran to fetch it. Daddy doused the nest with amber gasoline. Now step away, Jackie, unless you want to lose your eyebrows. He stepped away from somewhere in the voluminous folds of his white underblouse. Daddy had produced a wooden kitchen match. He lit it with his thumbnail and flung it into the nest. There had been a white-orange explosion, almost soundless in its ferocity. Daddy had swept away, crackling wildly. The wasp nest had been gone in no time. Fire, Daddy had said, turning to Jackie with a smile. Fire will kill anything. After supper, the boys had come out in the day's waning light to stand solemnly around the charred and blackened nest. From the hot interior had come the sound of a wasp's body popping like corn. The pressure gauge stood at 220 now. A low iron wailing sound was building up in the guts of the thing. Jets of steam stood out erect in 100 places like a porcupine quills. Fire will kill anything. Jack suddenly started. He'd been dozing off, and he'd almost dozed himself right into Kingdom Come. What in God's name has he been thinking of? Protecting the hotel was his job. He was the caretaker. A sweat of terror sprang into his hand so quickly that at first he missed the grip on the large valve, then curled his finger around the spokes. He whirled it 1, 2, 3. There was a giant hiss of steam dragging on beneath. A warm tropical mist rose from beneath the boiler and veiled him. For a moment he could no longer see the dial, but he thought he must have waited too long. The groaning, crackling sound inside the boiler increased, following by a series of heavy rattling sounds and a wretched scream of metal. When some of the steam blew away, he saw that the pressure gauge had dropped back to 200 and was still sinking. The jets of steam escaped around the soldered patches that began to lose their force. The wrenching, grinding sounds began to diminish. 190, 180, 170. He was going downhill, going 90 miles an hour when the whistle broke into a scream. But he didn't think it would blow now. The press was down to 160. They found him in the wreck and his hands in the throttle. He was scalded to death by the steam. Did you? He stepped.
Bless you, my child.
Thank you. He stepped away from the boiler, breathing hard, trembling. He looked at his hands and saw that blisters were already rising on his palms. Hell with the blisters, he thought, and laughed shakily. He'd almost died with his hands on the throttle, like Casey the engineer in the wreck of the old 97. Worse still, he would have killed the Overlook. Final crashing failure. He had failed as a teacher, a writer, a husband, and a father. He had never failed as a drunk, but you couldn't do much better than an old failure category than blow up the building you were supposed to be taking care of. And this was no ordinary building by no means. Christ, but he needed a drink. The press had dropped down to the 80 psi. Cautiously wincing a little at the pain in his hand, he closed the dump valve again. But from now on, the boiler would have to be watched more closely than ever. It might have been seriously weakened. He wouldn't trust it more than 100 psi for the rest of the winter. And if they were a little chilly, they would just have to grin and bear it. He had broken 2 of the blisters. His hands throbbed like rotten teeth. A drink would fix him up, but there wasn't a thing in this goddamn house besides a cooking sherry. At this point, a drink would be medicinal. Or medicinal. That's probably the way you fucking pronounce it. Jesus Christ. And that was just it, by God. An anesthetic. He had done his duty, and now he could use a little anesthetic. Something stronger than the Excedrin. But there was nothing. He remembered bottles glittering in the shadow. He had saved the hotel. The hotel would want to reward him. He felt sure of it. He took his handkerchief out of his back pocket and went to the stairs. He rubbed his mouth. Just a little drink. Just one. To ease the pain. He had served the Overlook, and now the Overlook would serve him. He was sure of it. His feet on the stair risers were quick and eager. The hurrying steps of a man who has come home from a long and bitter war. It was 5:20 a.m. MST. I imagine that's mountain time, but I don't know what the S is. Alright.
Mountain Standard.
I am going to restart the game again. Because it's 5:30. If I still can't get in, one more chapter.
I just went to multiplayer while we wait. God, this gun is fucking ridiculous. And kill my teammate.
Making good progress right now. I'm in.
You got the new update?
Yep, should.
Let me know, because when I was looking, nothing was there.
Yeah, it still just says part 1.
What the fuck?
But now you got the other modes. So you got the Rebirth squads, the mini Rebirth duos we could do. Actually, it's just mini Royale. It's not even Rebirth. And then there's Rebirth Kingslayer.
Yeah, I had that, but I thought it'd be like another thing that said like Destruction of Verdansk Part 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Looks
Wanna
like
do that then?
What, the mini Royale thing?
Well, whatever one you want.
I'm down for the mini Royale. Can you join me?
Let me see. Save the game.
Nice.
I don't know why I was doing that earlier. It's dumb.
Oh, free bundle.
Free. I like free things.
I'm only 9 pages away from page fucking 500 in that book.
500.
Did you have the free bundle?
I am, yeah, trying to claim it right now. Bundle. I am on page 125. 168.
That's way different. Oh, you're saying there's 168 pages altogether?
Yes.
Okay. Man, I could probably get that book done in like a day or two.
You could probably get it done in like a few hours the way you read.
I don't read that much, dude.
The funny thing is, this book's taken me like 5 years. It is the smallest James Bond book. So, yeah. I think of the ones I have, it probably Russia with Love is the biggest. Maybe Majesty, actually. No.
Oh shit!
What?
I forgot about Nick.
I don't have to.
I'll play this one and then get off. I can keep reading if you want. Oh, wait a
It's
minute.
up to you.
No, okay. 15 minutes after the destruction of Verdansk. So it does go. Good thing we did this one.
What it says?
Yeah, you don't see it?
Hostile dropping into the area.
No,
What-
I didn't
Get
get back
yourself
to it.
sorted.
Oh,
We'll be
cool.
deploying shortly.
But we spent all that time, and it was there. We just
I'm going to try the Kingslayer one after this too then. See what happens. See if it says anything. So do you think it's not actually nighttime? This is just like there's no sun getting in because of the nuke? Do we know how close Verdansk was to this place? Because if I had to guess, I'd say it was over this way.
I mean, this is supposed to be Alcatraz, right?
Yeah.
So Verdansk is in Russia.
No. Okay, sorry. It's like their version of Alcatraz. This is still COD. This isn't a real thing.
Well, yeah, no, Rebirth Islands. That's
Enough practice.
still in
Time for the
America.
real
I
thing.
think it was Black Ops.
Okay, but this is just 15 minutes after the fall of Verdansk, and it's blotted out from a cloud.
Fair.
So I think they're pretty close.
fair. Be creepy if there's on.
And look, the gas. Well, the gas is coming in like that from the looks of it.
Battle Royale.
No, the gas isn't moving.
Set a drop
Okay.
point for your team, soldier.
No, the same mini rail.
Scavenger contract located.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Supply box ready for pickup. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy picked up a UAV all fucking ready. Get what you can, Mike, because I got a good feeling you're going to have to buy me back.
Why?
Because this next one's right up here in the open. Anybody with a sniper is going to pick me off.
I mean, I got 4K, so.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Oh, boy. It had to be in
You've
here.
got gas
Contract
moving in.
objective.
Hostile dropping into the
We're in the
area.
safe
Watch the
zone.
skies. Loadout drop heading
Whoa.
your way.
What got you? You get sniped?
Fucking helicopter.
Oh, no shit.
He fucking dropped the helicopter on me.
You think it was an
Objectives
accident?
updated. Move to the next location.
No, he saw me and did it.
I should have enough
I
for
feel
you
like the
after this.
gulag's
Your
different.
teammate has entered
Oh,
the gulag.
yeah, that's a
Surviving
different
earns
gulag in that one.
redeployment. All supply boxes found. Solid work.
Looks like the like mental asylum thing.
Teammate has been cleared for redeployment.
You on top of the prison or in it?
I'm in it. There's people in with me.
Gas is closing in.
Oh, yes,
Relocating
they
the safe
are.
zone.
I just stole their helicopter.
Strap in, fellas. I got this.
Setting explosive.
If you can get out a window, I can pick you up.
I can't.
You not get to there?
Heading this way.
Or is there
There's
people between you?
there's definitely people between me. The guy definitely
Enemy
spotted me.
UAV overhead.
Knows where I am. I have a C4 set up if he comes in this room. He's just playing like a pussy. But I can hear him moving around. There's probably more than one.
Yeah, they're probably the guys who don't because they haven't. Yep.
No, my C4 didn't go off? Oh,
Gulag
that
now.
sucks.
Fight
Oh,
to
well.
earn redeployment. Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Time to earn your freedom, soldier. Gave them a proper sorting. Stand by for
Nice.
redeployment.
Yeah,
You want to head towards the
Gas is inbound.
loadout then?
I guess. Seems like suicide.
Be advised, there's an enemy team hunting you.
Some shot at me.
We're in the safe zone.
I'll take this one.
I jumped in. Whoa! Fuck!
What? Did you get? What happened? What
All
happened?
that's left, get it done.
Did you get off the?
Fucking yeah! When you got real close, I jumped off on the roof of the prison because the guy shot you, so I was gonna snipe him, and someone just came up from behind.
I didn't even know you got out.
I said it.
I didn't hear it.
That explains your confusion then.
100%.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, that. Ooh.
What? No, it did not. It did not fucking execute. I can't believe that.
Why? What the
We lost
fuck?
that one, but we'll come back stronger now. Get yourself a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
Got one.
Hostile dropping
First
into
blood.
the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, excuse me. Apparently A&W makes me burpy.
Apparently reading out loud makes me burpy.
Enemy dropping into
Okay, let me do a finisher on this dude.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I wonder if it was because he was laying down.
Maybe. Either way, his friend would have had me either way, because if I did a finisher, it would have taken too long.
Yeah.
Marking scavenger contract.
Battle Royale. Mark a
You
drop
wanna go
point
there?
for your team.
All right.
You'll lead them in.
Sure. Do you?
Well, you marked it.
I know. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a quick game.
Oh shit. Usually is here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Actually, if you can get to me, you can revive me. I don't know how I survived that drop.
Quit your bitching and get on your feet, soldier.
To our left, coming up the stairs.
Oh,
Listen up, soldier.
I had him so
Win here
fucking
and you return to the
confused.
front line. But if you lose, you're done. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
I can't believe I missed that fucking throwing knife, and then he throwing knife me. Come on, I want to see the
What a
playback
bitch.
on this shit.
Not over yet.
Not a bitch. He just,
Oh,
I don't
God,
understand how
really?
it didn't work out. Cause he was dead to fucking rights.
I hate the
Enemy
Magnum so
took
much.
that one, but we'll be back to finish the job.
I'm gonna try the quad one.
Yeah. And investigate Rebirth Island. Oh, that's 9 p.m.
No. That's PT. Add 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or ET. So right now we're at Seek Safety from Verdansk on Rebirth Island. That's all it is. And then at midnight...
All of them are
it'll
grayed
be-
out, I think. It's weird.
Yep. I went to the quads one so we could still end up dying really fast. I just want to see if it's any different than the duos. And then we can try the
Get yourself
Kingslayer
a
one or
proper
whatever.
warm-up.
And
We'll
then
be
I'll get
deploying
off.
soon.
Control center instead of construction site.
Oh yeah, it looks different. Do you see that?
I'm still 15 minutes after the destruction.
Oh. Looks like a new building. The control center. I wonder if we'll have zombies
Hostile
here.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier
Oh.
incoming.
Yeah.
This is one game where after all that time, they finally finished construction.
I guess so. They were just like, I guess we should pull our construction out of Verdansk, eh?
Enemy soldier
I
incoming.
avenged you, not that it matters.
Thank you.
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
Year 2021. Oh my god, I only see one scav. Oh, two. I see two.
We got these scabs.
Battle Royale.
The other one's at prison.
Mark a drop point for your team. You'll
This
lead
one's
them
there.
in.
Yeah, that's the other one I
Scavenger
saw.
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
I keep
I don't
marking
know
too
why
soon that it gets
you're-
rid of it.
Yeah.
There's another squad coming for it.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch
Get it.
the skies.
Get the guy! Oh, I'm shooting at you. I'm fucking retarded.
I got you.
You'll make it. Just hang on.
I got so
Got
lucky
that,
there.
right?
I was in between so many.
We didn't get that.
And the only one that shot me was you.
I I thought there was a guy standing in front of you.
No,
Or
I
behind
appreciate
you.
it. I appreciate it. You're looking out for me. I get it. Cool. I'm picking up. This dude had a Renetti. I'm so jealous. I picked it up though.
I had a Renetti.
You fuckers. I had like the standard one.
Standard is a Renetti.
Not for me.
The fuck?
Like the Glocky Glock. The Glick Glock Glock.
So they got the fucking thing. What the fuck? I got to it first.
Well, somebody got it.
Shh.
Do you want to say fuck it and go for this one?
Scavenger contract located.
I mean, we can.
Fuck
I'm gonna
it.
grab some
Oh, okay.
goons. What the fuck is this? Easter basket.
Get it.
That's okay. That's new. Weird.
There's people on me, by the way. Am I in the control center? I am too.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Well, upside, I can buy you back.
Damn. Yeah. But. Oh, right. It's rebirth. You don't have to buy me back, dude. Just stay alive for 13 seconds. What was in the Easter basket?
It's just like it's the same thing as normal crates. Only
Can you mark where you
Easter
are
egg.
right now?
Moving position.
Because I saw a fucking riot shield down there that you didn't tell me about.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you still liked riot shields or not.
How would I not
Riot
like a
shield
riot
marked.
shield? Look at my gun. Look at my gun. Look at this little fucking Glock. Glocky Glock. Glock, Glock, Glock.
Weird. Started with that bad boy.
Found a pistol here.
So jelly.
It's there.
Move it.
Oh, I'm getting hit.
Contact.
I think it was this guy.
Oh, it definitely was.
Oh, you have a bounty on you, dude.
Wait.
This gun's got a lot of fucking kick.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
What?
Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish the mission. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Ah, from behind.
We lost that one, but we'll come back
Bitches.
stronger next time.
I don't know. Could you see what I
So
was
the next
doing?
part comes out at midnight? No, I didn't.
I guess
Didn't let me in the time.
Oh, no way. I was. What?
What?
It says one of your players has lost connection to the host, but we're both here. Okay, doing it again. That's cool.
So the next one's at
Midnight.
midnight, right?
Yeah.
was gonna say, it's taking a while.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit. We might not be able to do Kingslayer. Do you want to do one more zombie one and then call it a fucking day for a little bit?
Sure. Up to you.
I can feel an app coming on.
Get yourselves a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
Dave Bautista
Enemy
has
dropping
watched
into the AO.
Army of the Dead 5 times already and is obsessed with the endings. This article.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah, it comes out in May. On the Netflix. I'm sure you'll be able to find it on the Plex also.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I just never even heard of it.
It's from a little like indie filmmaker named Zack Snyder. I don't see why you don't want to.
Oh, that guy. Oh, okay.
You know, he did such hits as Dawn of the Dead, and now he's doing Army of the Dead. Which is not a sequel, it's just
You'd be
another
surprised
zombie
if I
movie.
said I've never seen. Oh, never mind. I was thinking Shaun of the Dead.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I would not. Like, I would not be surprised if you didn't say you've seen them. I don't know. I can't say anything there. I was going to come up with something, but it didn't make any sense at all. I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if you said you didn't see Morning. But how does that make any sense?
I wish I
Alright,
didn't see
that's enough
Morning.
fucking about. Now we do this for real. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Do you want to make it hell for each other?
Sure.
Let's go for this truck. Let's get as many weapons as we can or ammo before it, because that gas is going to fuck us.
Okay, so basically it's get to the truck, run around it in a circle around it for 5 seconds,
Yep.
and then drive. Gotcha. You know, for some weird reason, I got Dawn of the Dead and Shaun of the Dead mixed up.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't sound anything alike. I don't know how you did that.
Because I have seen Dawn of the Dead. not
Somebody
the
already
original.
died? Holy shit.
Not the original, but
Yeah, the Zack Snyder one.
I thought Dawn of the Dead was
Alright, lads, let's get it done.
originally Romero.
Yeah, but he did the remake. I thought you said you didn't see the original.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought you were saying he did the original. It's like, Mary.
They are still fighting in Verdansk.
No, George Romero.
A chance.
But you said you didn't see it.
Juggernaut armor's on the way. Secure the package.
I have a shotgun and an assault rifle.
If you come into the bottom, there's an SMG or an assault rifle.
It's okay. I think I'm good with what I have. I think I'm good to go. I just haven't found
Grab
any
the truck.
fucking plates though. That's the thing.
I'll drive.
There's a precision airstrike here if you don't
Marksman
have
here.
one yet,
Great.
and a better shotgun here.
Shotgun marked.
zombies! We have to get out!
Oh, zombies inbound. Zombies inbound.
Okay, coming.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, engine failure. There we go. They EMP'd it, but we're good.
Oh, no.
He's on. He blew it up. How'd he blow it up?
Hold still. You're gonna be okay.
I'm very confused.
There's another car up here,
Vehicle
so.
marked.
What the fuck is it? Oh, it's inside.
It always is.
I'll take this one.
Missed me, bitch. Hey, what are those plane marks on the map? You see those?
Lane marks.
Up at the very top. They're like white outlines. We got
that is
EMP'd
weird.
again. We got EMP'd again.
New car coming in.
He's not worried about us.
Fast.
I'm driving.
All right.
I kind of want the truck though. I feel better in the truck.
I'm driving.
How do you honk?
You're honking.
Can we drive through that? Ah, fuck it. It's not even risky. Let's just go around. Oh shit. Okay, we're good.
We Gucci.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Gucci like Stanley Tucci.
I can hear zombies.
Yep, I'm almost out of ammo.
Oh shit!
Oh. That
That lucked
was
out.
lucky.
I slowed down. I was like, oh shit. We're gonna get in the gas a little bit.
Man, this zombie just doesn't want to give up.
Good for him. You don't want to put him out of his misery, eh?
I don't have enough rounds to. Unless each time he gets a little further away.
All right. Here.
Ammo. Okay.
Get out of the fucking truck.
Movement.
That sucks.
Quit your bitching and get on your feet, soldier.
Put down your armor pack. Mine blew up after that.
Oh, this is ammo.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
That's it. Back at
I
it.
heard a zombie. Mike, we gotta push.
Vehicle here.
I've got no plates other than this one.
Yeah, I got one left on me if you want it.
No, you save it. You've been kicking ass. I've been driving.
Box up here.
Yeah, get it. Open it.
Anyone use that gear?
Zombie coming. Oh!
Verdansk is overrun. All teams need to exfil immediately.
Containment has failed.
I kept moving.
Oh, yeah, I am too. I was moving through the house. They're coming behind me for sure.
Mark the target.
Get to the exfil site.
Fuck off, dude.
What is it, a human?
Yep.
I took him out for you.
Too many zombies! We have to get out!
Are you still alive?
Yep.
Hell yes. Oh shit! I'm down. I'm down. Good luck, man. Good luck.
You're on your own, soldier.
You can't leave us out here! We're still fighting
I ran out
these
of bullets.
damn zombies!
Oh,
Too
fuck,
late
I see
for
the-
exit.
Damn, I was just coming up to protect you too.
Commander, I regret to inform you that Verdansk has fallen. Containment protocol has been initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Alrighty then. Well, I think that's enough for me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I do think she looks a lot better on the stream. Like that explosion, the fire inside the explosion looked way better. And the water looked fucking blue as hell too.
Ugh.
My ass is numb. Oh boy.